Go.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Logged and Loaded, episode number the next one. Today is a very interesting one because we're going to be talking enhanced games and Hafthor Bjornsson,
Yes.
which is pretty fucking hype.
It is, yeah.
So if you guys didn't see the announcement, the enhanced games have announced that Thor is going to be coming to one of their events. The first of their events, I do believe, like the first of their actual, showcased events with a crowd. And he is going to be attempting to break his very own 510 kilo deadlift world record. That's pretty sick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool to see it being attempted like outside of a Giants live event.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there was so much hype around, because of the World Deadlift Championships every single year, who's going to pull 505, whatever. And then Thor went to Eisenhower, pulled
505
505
there.
there. And there was a lot of people stipulating, sketchy, didn't lock his hips through, whatever. Yes, he got the down signal, but... And then he went to the World Deadlift Championships and
Literally
just
6 weeks later, wasn't it?
Yeah, rinsed 510, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that 510 was just ridiculous. He
Yeah.
definitely had 520 in the tank, maybe a little bit more. And
Yeah, but then you've got to think, like, if he's pulled 510 and then went on to win the show as well.
I know, yeah, that was quite the night.
Like, which is insane. Which, again, like you said, shows he had that extra in him. Probably RPE 7.5, 8.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah. Imagine if you pulled it for a double. Imagine if he's just like, fuck it, I'm going to pull it for a second rep.
Stood there and just went,
Yeah.
and then went back down and
That would
did it
be
again.
absolutely wild.
That would be insane.
That would be crazy. He's definitely capable of breaking his record. He's got ages to prep. He uploaded his first deadlift of his prep, which was 350 that he did for, I don't know if it was one single or a couple of singles. But you know it's going to be a good prep if you're starting with 350 kilos, don't you?
Yeah, it's like, that's a number that not many people are ever going to really pull.
Yeah, it's like dream numbers for most
Yeah,
people.
never mind, that's the start of your prep. Like, just what number do you want to pull? Oh, just pull 350.
Yeah, we'll just start light with 350 today.
Nice and easy, just see how it goes, just chill. But yeah, no, Thor's next level, isn't he?
He's just unreal, and he's so much further ahead than everybody else, isn't he? Like, there's nobody who's even remotely close.
No,
like
especially on the performance that he did at the World Tour Finals. Like, if he was to come back to World's Strongest Man next year and perform like that, nobody's going to touch him.
I still think Mitchell Hooper in good form beats Thor any day. Still think Mitchell Hooper's the best all-round strongman. Thor's got events that he's just not as good as Mitch at. But in terms of deadlift, he's just never gonna be touched, or at least not anytime soon. And fair play to Giants Live for rinsing the fuck out of the old deadlift world championships. Pull this, you earn 50 grand or whatever. But there was just never a time where anybody was close to getting it. You had a couple of people get it off the floor, but it was never looking like it was going to go anywhere near the knees or past the knees.
No,
really.
it was just going to be like a little bit of a tickle of the bar, and then then go really.
Yeah, absolutely. So to see him extend it is going to be wild.
Yeah.
What do you think he's going to go for?
I'd like to see him go for 520.
Yeah.
But you don't know what contract stipulations have put in. Like, they could say you need to break the record by X amount of weight to get the money, because I know there's been money put up for it.
Yeah. $250,000.
I wish I had me $250,000.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? We'd have a much better setup for the podcast.
We'd have an office space.
We certainly fucking would.
With a green wall, not a green...
Yeah, exactly. Never mind the green curtain.
But, like, could there be an extra stipulation if he breaks it by an extra amount? So if he, let's say, for example, put in, right, you must break it by 5 kilo to get the 250,000. But if you break it by 20 kilo, we'll give you another 250,000.
Yeah.
Like, that's not been advertised? We don't know, but that would be cool if that was a stipulation there, because then it's not just going to be, right, I'm going to put a kilo on. Right, I'm going to put a kilo on. And, like, slowly build it over the years. Like, he's going to go out there and he's going to fucking smash it.
Yeah, and
Or at least give it a good go.
You've got to think, because people are offering such huge amounts of money for this deadlift world record bounty to be taken, that if it was up to him, he should just pull 511.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to see that. I mean, you do, but nobody really wants to see that. Everybody wants to see 515, 520. I won't be happy unless it's 5:20. I think 5:15's. It's very good, obviously. But
it's
don't get me
elite.
wrong, it's fucking crazy. But 5:20 is what everyone wants to see, right?
Yeah.
5:30, something that's just
Something with a zero.
even
in the end.
freakier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something with a zero.
the
in the end.
freakier the better.
Absolutely.
I
Because
think the idea of having it extended again by an amount which is going to see it completely untouched for, it could be that record can be untouched for like 40 years,
Yeah.
which would be, that's what people want to see.
Oh yeah. Like obviously Eddie Hall held the record for what, 5 or 6 years?
Yeah.
A bit more.
When was it? Oh, it was at that Europe's. It was at 2017. The Europe's that Big Loz won. Because that it was at that Europe's. It was 2016 or 2017, I think.
So he's pretty much held it for nearly 10 years,
Yeah.
which is like,
Well,
if you get a record, you want to.
he held it until COVID,
Yeah.
when obviously Thor broke it with 5:01 in his gym.
But then there was a lot of debate about whether that was.
There was so much debate. The debate was bullshit. Like, it was
Oh, yeah, I
5:01.
know.
He pulled it. I think he should. Like,
It's
people
the
don't
same-
realise that Eddie had great circumstances for him to pull that as well,
Yeah.
because it was his platform and his bar.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's any different.
No, but
anyway,
you could also turn around and use the same argument of. I know that a lot of records were broken in 2020 because people were like, well, World's Strongest Man's not happening.
Yeah.
Let's focus on some. So Tom Stockman did the stone
Yeah.
record. And you could turn around and go, well, Tom Stockman's had that stone specially made for him.
Oh,
And
exactly.
Done this and done that, and it's in his
Yeah.
gym, and all of it's his kit, and he's judged by Luke or whatever.
But Brian Shaw didn't say anything about that, did he? He was the previous stone record holder, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But not one word. But the whole Eddie Thor
I think he did say
dramas.
congratulations.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's
But, like,
I mean,
but
he's not
nothing-
like slating him saying, no, it
Yeah.
does not official world
Yeah,
record and
yeah.
stuff like
It's
that.
not an official event. Well, official events couldn't take place.
No, exactly. So the prize money, $250,000. It's a lot of money. However, so I did have a call with the Enhanced Games,
Yep.
and they told me that the prize money for world records, was going to be $1 million.
Ooh. So there's a lot less there than
Yeah,
initially said.
Which is pretty odd because, like, don't get me wrong, when I think it was James Magnuson broke the swimming record,
Yeah.
and he broke it by the most minuscule amount. It's really cool, and swimming's super popular, but is it going to gain as much traction as if Thor comes out and pulls 510 kilos? Probably not.
I think Thor coming out and pulling 510 kilos, you're looking at not only, well, 520 kilos, for example, it's not only going to be like people of the swimming world who are like, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
But then again, people of the swimming world are quite against the enhanced games. Because usually they are the Olympic athletes, the Olympic committee, the Olympic kind of people aiming, and that's their top,
Yeah.
the Olympics. And what the enhanced games, they see the enhanced games standing for is everything against the Olympic values.
Yeah.
Even though I've not had any kind of speaking with them, I don't know exactly what their values are, but people see them as like the anti-Olympics kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, that's understandable. Like,
but like when you spoke with them, they're not encouraging athletes to take gear
No,
or whatever.
certainly
They are
not,
just
no.
wanting to use science to support athletes as best they
Yeah.
can with recovery, with whatever it is that they need
yeah,
to try and get them to be the best of the best.
yeah,
And if Thor was to pull 520, it wouldn't just attract strongman fans, it would be all fans of strength.
oh yeah. Anybody who's ever set foot in a gym would be interested in watching that video.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. And yeah, like I said, when I had the call with them, at no point, well, they did specify that you don't have to take steroids.
Yeah.
You don't have to be currently on steroids. You don't have to be intending on going on steroids or performance enhancers of any variety. It's simply just, if you are, they're going to support you. They're going to do all the health checks and so on and so forth to make sure that you're in a good place health-wise and performance-wise. And it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
It hasn't quite taken off how I think most people thought it would take off.
Yeah.
Because this was supposed to happen. So it was supposed to happen last year, where they were having like events in an arena, like a full-on games type event. And the events that they were interested in was sprinting, so the 100 and 200 meters, the 110 hurdles, I do believe, was one of them. Sprint swimming, Shot put was one of their events, their favoured field event, and then they were going to use strongman as one of their strength events, and that was supposed to be what it was, and it was supposed to be an event based on that. So when they were asking for athletes, I ended up on a call with, I can't remember his exact role, but he was from Canada, so it was at like stupid o'clock in the morning. Yeah. But yeah, it was very insightful, and they're not all about just ply you with gear and see what happens. They're very much about the science behind things and enhancing human performance.
Walk in the first day, they just jab you. You're on gear.
Yeah, but them having their first event is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty cool in-person event.
I've not seen it, but is anything that they're saying that they're having other than just strongman there?
I'm not sure, and so. When again, come back to this phone call, he did say he was it was hard to find a venue that also had a swimming pool, like an Olympic-sized swimming pool, so they could run all of the events at the same time. So whether they've managed to do that, I'm not sure.
Realistically, if you're looking for that kind of thing, you are needing like an Olympic park, that kind of standard place where you've got your big track and field venue, you've got your velodrome for the cycling stuff if they're going to do it, you've got a swimming pool, you've got an arena for some of the things that aren't going to need as big a space, like the strongman stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, when we've said the Olympics are very much, like the Olympic Committee are very against it, they would be like, no, you're not booking that. Just to be opposed.
Yeah.
Just to be dicks, essentially.
But I'm sure there's plenty stadiums that they could do it at. But first event, hopefully it all goes well. And it's going to be really exciting to see Thor break the record. What do you think he would be capable of? Let's say on that night at Giants Live where he pulled the 510, what do you think, like RPE 10, bleeding from the nose, bleeding from the ears, what's he pulling?
I think he's pulled 530.
530?
Yeah. Like if he had no intentions of going to do the rest of the show, like he was there purely for that lift, that lift alone, I think he would have done the 510 and went, that was easy.
So in terms of, they offer him, let's say, how much did they give him at that show? Was it like 50 grand or 100 grand or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Right, and they say, oh, we'll double it if you add 10 kilos and we'll double it again if you add another 10 kilos. Like, is he going out and just putting 530 on the bar and going for
I think at that point, if they go, we'll double it if you hit 520, we'll double it again if you hit 530. I think if I was Thor, I wouldn't pull 520 and then go again.
Oh, no, God, no.
I would just go straight, 530.
So would you go straight from like 470 to 530?
It's a big jump.
It is a big jump, but it's, percentage-wise, it's not that big compared to what,
No.
what we would do. We might take a 50 kilo jump or a 40 kilo jump and we're not lifting.
No,
true.
Maybe you pull like a 490 and then...
Yeah.
Because then again, you look at his jumps on the night and they were very set for pulling 510 as his third lift.
Yeah.
Whereas if he knows he's going for 530, he would have just adjusted the pulls, wouldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think there's going to be any other strongman athletes invited to see?
I think there's potential.
Or are they going to invite some powerlifters along?
There's definitely potential for them to make a little bit more of it, because I can't imagine that weightlifting, track and field will take up that much time, or I could be wrong. So there's definitely potential to throw a couple of others in there. You could throw in like the log record, for example.
Yeah. Axle record.
Give Jack Osborne and Ian Bibby a shot at that.
Yeah.
Like the axle record that Mitchell Hooper currently holds. There's a few interesting strongman records that they could definitely put in there. But the most important one that they should put in there is the under 105 kilo max bag toss world record.
Yes. I agree.
That is the...
Enhanced Games, hit this man up again.
That is the true world record.
Yes, it is.
Nothing else matters except that.
So for that record, what would you... 4 meters weight over? What would you
say? 4 meter weight over bar? Probably like 41, 42. Ooh. I've done 40 in the gym. I think I can do 42. Ooh. Yeah.
When your hamstring's not exploded.
Yeah, it's feeling a lot better. You
did look like you're having fun with your 30 kilo overhead squats.
I did have a good time. It was 40 kilos, thank you.
I only heard you say 30 kilos.
Yeah, I was doing javelin press when I was doing 30 kilos.
I didn't see you go up anymore.
Yeah.
Because I was playing tennis with the sandballs.
Those poor naddies.
That was fun. That was really fun.
I'm not surprised it was fun because you just destroyed them. It's always fun when you win. I think you need to invite Tom Butts. Either I'll give you a go, or you can invite Tom Butts for a go.
I'll give you a go.
I think the Natties would love
Are
to
we
see
going?
that.
Are we going 120 or 140?
We'll have to do 140.
Okay.
Or we can fill the 140 or 150.
It's 145 at the minute, so it still won't be full.
We could shove 5 more kilos in that.
Yeah,
We could make it 155.
It still won't be full.
155.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We'll see. Well,
that'd be pretty tasty at 155, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. After this prep, we'll give it a go.
Oh yeah.
As I've
You've got things to do, mate.
I've got a massive axle to send afterwards.
You do.
Who's making biscuits on us?
Good boy. Right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you're a
Yes.
yeah.
Exactly.
And as always, guys, go fuck yourselves.